Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Virtual Hugging, and anyone else in chat. Yeah, so this is coming to an end. I'm down to the last 5 characters, and I think most of them I don't... Here's the thing, it might take a while, but I'm not gonna find it annoying, if that makes sense, because I genuinely enjoy playing the remaining characters, so... I mean, that was a bit like that yesterday, it was fine, right? I kinda got all the ones that I thought would be tricky out of the way, so... Let's see if we can get Huntress on the board. So I was looking at what I have left aside from Eclipse 8. There's one more log entry, and it's basically the Voidling. Which I've beaten, right? The problem with log entries is that just the odds of getting one is really low. So it seems to me like the best thing to do would be to do an Artifact of Command run. And kinda just stack clovers and then just hunt the log entry that way. So I guess if I do feel like I want to break from this, that's what I could do. That clipped me. You've been trying to go Voidling Simulacrum for the last few days and I can't get it. Yeah, I mean, I think for that thing... Wongus is the most important item. For Voidling, anyway. Oh my god, what the fuck. This is an annoying start. There's not normally this number of them. I'm kinda glad I got PSG. Oh, okay. Yep, game is being a dickhead. No, I'm fine. It's just... I mean, come on. How many wisps did that spawn on me? And look at the difficulty. There are a lot of chests, though. Which means there's probably no drones or anything like that. You feel like wisps need to be more expensive in the director? Yeah, I mean... when you get them during a boss, they just pretty much eat your health if you don't deal with them. Wow, okay. That's cool. Just gives me the great combo. Yeah, there's not going to be any drones. shit, this is a good damage start. It's a very good damage start. Okay, there is a drone over there, and I think it's a healing one. I should probably get it as a contingency. Otherwise, I'm gonna regret it. I know I will. This is a lot of items for this stage. I don't know how well this is gonna go. Oh, okay. Very well, apparently. I mean, yeah, this is, with the exception of Shield and Tougher Times, it's a very damage-oriented start, which is great. Hey, Dragonblood, what's up? Still awake? Yeah, kick back. I'm down to my last 5 characters here. Gave me 2 coins as well. Oh shit. Jeez. And this is why I use that skill. Wow. The start though. Kinda got a bit of everything. Gonna bike home and then come back. Alright, all good, dude. Hopefully I don't die in that time. Alright, plenty of scrappers. Lightning equipment would be great. taking it just because we can. 3 kills is pretty easy when they're squishy enemies. So good. All these items. Setting up exactly what I want. That's a shame. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can get a new green. Yep. The scrapper somewhere around here. Shit. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, everyone appears to be awake today. What's up with Thursday? Don't you dare. Okay, good. Take that. I think at this point, anything that can prevent perma-health reduction, I'm taking. Oh shit. Nice. Alright, cool. Kinda glad I don't have to mess around with the results. Not again. Oh my god, there's a nice one. Ugh. Damn it. I gambled. I'm gonna take it. I didn't want to take Polly. I was thinking, ooh, if I could re-roll it and it becomes Shrimp, it would be huge, but... I guess having a second R is like a bit of a fail-safe. I wonder if those things just die out eventually, or they keep going. My problem here is going to be if I don't have burst, this is going to get annoying. Cool. Shit. Thing's coming for me. Oh, fuck. Shit. How's the game going? Kinda kind of hard to answer. I would say okay. It's one of these games where you don't really know. It's like... You could say... yeah, and then a few seconds later, the game will just fuck you in the ass. To put it lightly. So I don't want to say anything to anger the gods. Okay, good. I hate playing characters with such little health because I feel like I can't look away for more than a second. I mean, I like Huntress, but fucking hell, her health pool. Wait, where's the last one? Oh, there. Okay. Look at these at the end. Ooh. I don't think there was a scrapper though. I'm gonna take it. Fucking dickhead's gonna remove my health a little. Ugh. Yep, take it. Taking this for the fight, and then I'm gonna swap back. Why must you do this? Yep. Game is being dickhead confirmed. I heard two of those things. I had to get out of there. Christ. Get rid of these. That's one. And that's two. Yeah, this game is not relaxing. If it seems that way, it's just tricking you. The vice grip is just around the corner every time it's calm. I'm gonna gamble this again, please, shrimp. Oh, another cell. But I keep getting cell. I mean, am I holding any watches? No, okay. Take that. Wow, I don't have that many greens now that I'm looking at it. The other thing is I have gotten lucky with the stage selection so far. Okay, that could be an interesting move. If I swap Rain of Arrows for Ruin, it would give me Burst. And it would be pretty much up 100% of the time. It would probably serve me better. I do have double jump now, so I have the maneuver ability. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. A little more failsafe. Did I... Hold on. I need to make sure I pick the stage. Did I pick the red stage? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. Ooh. Okay. Stand by. Yeah, the run is going and I'm trying something interesting here. Since I have strides. What am I trying? Well, I got Lassess Cell, and I got 2 of them, and then I saw that Ruin was in the shop, so I was like, alright. It's pretty much permanent Ruin. This is syringe number 6 now. We will probably be back there later. Okay, trading right now. That's kind of what I was hoping. Oh, that's so nice. It's fine, I need to grind money up anyway. Okay. If I get slow, that'll be the skull proc. Oh shit, this is here too. Ooh. Oh my god, dude, that was one stack. Oh my god, collapse pisses me off so much. How do they not see that that is problematic? No, 1 stack removing the player's health practically, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Completely balanced. Fucking hell, if I didn't have the shield there, I would have died. Well, that's not gonna work twice. If that happens again, I'm dead. So good. Oh god, no. Can't even get close to the thing. Yep. Electric Avenue. shit. It's kind of in an awkward spot. Okay, I'm taking this. I don't think I can make it up there. With the... Oh no, wait, I know how to do this. Okay, take it. Take it. Okay, that's a whole paragraph. I can't read the whole thing without looking away, but the gist of it is you're wondering what the next DLC will be. I mean, they have said that they want everything to be themed. To some extent. This thing is such a wanker. God. Why are there so many heavy hitters? Nicely done. Because ha 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 die, yeah, true. Seem to forget what I'm playing. Honestly, if I was playing... God damn it! Stop rolling into Lysas cell! I want shrimp. It's kind of beyond the point of, like, usefulness now. I mean, it's a great item, but what the fuck is going on? Why do they keep going in there? There's something there that they clearly, like, are trying to hunt. That was a good trade. So here's the thing that I'm ultimately worried about. Is the Mythic stage is so fucking annoying. I got a nice amount of ATG. I'm taking shield. Shield is great. Because she can run an attack, so... probably gonna reroll that. Take it. Yeah, okay. There's the scrap and the attack speed thing, so that's what I'm gonna go back for right now. Fucker. Imagine if it scaled the number of projectiles fired. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty broken situation. It's okay, anything that I don't want becomes attack speed fodder. Might have to take that just for the boss fight. That. That. I don't believe that I should hang on to these watches. I know something's gonna go wrong here, so let's not tempt fate. Those things are in the other room trying to snipe me. No, I mean, look, if I wasn't at half health already, I would have hung on to them, but all it takes is one hit. And I'm below that threshold, so... I'd much rather ensure attack speed. Plus, yeah, collapse is gonna go off. I made the right choice here. That's what I'm worried about. That shit right there. Should wait for Goobo, but... Okay, hang on, I'll give him a little more time. Okay, this should be good. Oh my god. Oh god. taking this for maximum, like, being able to retain in the air. Since I don't have rain of arrows. When's the next Mario 64 stream? It's over, dude. I finished the game already. Did I finish Curb? Yeah, Curb's done as well. I think I got one more game. And then I'm done with everything. These things are such assholes. Holy shit. They really are. Take it. But there's more. I saw another one. Where was it? Here. I'm taking it. Am I still gonna play Risk of Rain 2 after Eclipse 8? Nah. I got what am I gonna do in it? Unless, cause I usually play with my moderator. Unless he's down to do, like, multiplayer stuff. There's no reason to. If a new DLC arises, of course I'll come back to it. But you know, it's kinda like the same with Splunky 2. I put in the time, I got the hardest thing done, and that was it. Kinda hoping for Transcendence, but it's not gonna happen. I probably shouldn't sink another coin into it. I mean, yeah, that's just how it is. I'm not one to stick on one game forever because I will get bored of it. Has to be rerolled. Yeah, I mean, my thing here is variety content. That's the thing. Sometimes there'll be a game that I'll enjoy. Did I say gay? Game. Jeez. Game that I enjoy. And if I'm being very, very stubborn with it, I'll play it for months on end. But then once it's done, it's done. doing the thing again. It wants to kill me. Listen, I'm going to default to like the Jerry Seinfeld answer, which is not that there's anything wrong with that. It's fine. I fucked up. Turn of speech. Enjoy it. Why is this being so annoying? God, piss off. What is this? Alright, I can't look at chat for the near future. What the fuck is this? Look, 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 look. Ah, yes, to give the player an authentic difficulty experience, we decided to spawn 5 enemies at once behind the player to give them a sense of challenge and accomplishment. Just let me finish the run, for fuck's sake. I don't know. I find streaming one game to be... I'm gonna gamble that. A little bit of a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's easier to keep a viewer base because they follow you and they follow you for the game that they saw you play. But on the other hand, I mean, all games, no matter how good they are, they have a shelf life, you know? So at some point, as far as a streamer goes, those people will move on, and then you kind of have to start again on something else. Now granted, I do know that variety content is harder. But yeah, for me, I mean, this is a hobby. It's not me chasing the dream by any means. Okay, I picked up the warhorn. There is variety versus niche, and niche just have a higher retention. Yeah, but... I mean, the other thing is... You kind of have to keep coming up with new ways to keep the game interesting for you. And I don't know, I'm just not about that. For me, this was always just, yeah, I'll play games, and if I'm lucky enough, I'll get a group of people that will just watch me no matter what, and that's happened to some extent. And yeah, I just enjoy it more, it just doesn't feel forced. But yeah, I mean, that's just me. Again, not even thinking this will ever be like a thing for me, or where it's like, okay, this is my source of income, and this is how I'm gonna survive, and I need to think stuff through. No. I could play the most... I am going to play an obscure Australian CD-ROM from the 1990s that was distributed by McDonald's Australia because I want to. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was just, like, okay, yeah, if I was sticking to one game, sure. Over the course of the time that I've streamed, maybe could be closer to making it this more of like a full-time thing. However, I wouldn't get to do shit like that. And that is just... that is so disappointing and sad. Anyway. To put a long story short... oh, god damn it. If there's a doll here... no, but it wouldn't be a good doll build, would it? No. I don't really have the big boy explosion. Yeah, I mean, I don't hope to be right in terms of, like, swapping games and maybe picking unpopular games or maybe doing something that a bunch of people are like, oh, I wish he would play this game on stream. I kind of enjoyed it more when he played this game. Like, I'm good. This is gonna suck. Okay, it's overloading well, I'm good. That almost fucked it. Shit, I didn't find the lockbox. Yeah, right, I gotta remember I have that at my disposal. Gotcha, dickhead! Okay, there's my slow as well. Beautiful. That means every time I strike, it's gonna apply skull. Beautiful thing. I think if there was one game that I could pick, right? That I could have stuck with and probably done really well with in terms of streaming. Binding of Isaac, because I played that very early on when I was streaming and quite a few people did watch. And it was a game that when I started streaming, I had already sunk like several hundred hours into, so I knew how to theory craft and all that stuff, but just, it's sticking to one game. Wait a minute. Virtual hugging is yeah, in Korea, however, is from the Midwest originally, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, there's a lockbox somewhere. I need to find it before we move. Otherwise, it's a waste of a key. There is a scrapper. But I don't think it's worth it. Oh, maybe to get stun grenades. I don't have to worry too much because I'm gonna skip to Mithrix, so... This is still time... Time is still on my side, a little bit. Oh, it was right at the start. Jeez. I didn't even notice. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. This could result in a win. So I am reading chat. Sometimes, like, right now it's in between stages and I don't have shit attacking me, so yeah, I can sort of look to the side every now and then. But then there are times where it's like, if I look away for half a second, I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, the level of fucking clench. Yeah, here's the thing. Sometimes new people won't know that you're kidding. And that we have the rapport to joke around, right? Sometimes they'll assume, oh shit, no, I need to clarify this. You'll never joke again. Just throw in a fucking kappa emoji at the end of it. That's the cleanest way to have no, what do you call it? I'm fucking brain dead. Like, I've had a week. Let me tell you. Yeah, that's not cool, Mithrix. I fucking hate his swing. He's being an absolute wanker right now. He doesn't usually do that many times. Yeah, how many times? That's like twice he's gone directly for me with that backswing. It's okay, as long as I can hang on to the life until... I mean, what's carrying me here is the fact that I'm applying Skull on every hit. That is huge. And I can keep Ruin up. Eat shit. Okay. I have just enough move speed to avoid them. Okay, maybe not, but they're dead now. Fucking cunt. Sorry. Oh my god, he's being a wanker right now. Yeah, backswing. Yeah, get your backswing on. Oh boy. Here we go. Pizza time. Oh my god, I got a lucky block. Okay, you know one thing I haven't really thought through? Yeah, my attacks aren't ranged. I mean, ranged enough. I kind of have to go with Arrow Shower to hit him. Oh my god, another lucky block! Shit, I kinda... Ugh. This might be bad. Oh no, you keep the heretic items, fuck. Ooh. I may have fucked myself. I forgot you keep the heretic items. No, but now I can't Arrow Shower my way out of this. And he has Tesla Coil. I don't have a ranged attack here. Just M2 him. I suppose. I'm dead. Oh my god. Yep. I fucked up. Nah. I fucked it up. Because the Huntress's range is not big. Like, that's the radius you have to get into to be able to normal attack. I was hoping that, yeah, I wouldn't get a stack on. Damn it. Oh well. That went well, but yeah, I did not consider it. But fuck, if I would have done the stage, like, it would have been just as difficult. I should have been right in his face right away and just gambled on it. It's okay. I don't feel bad about that one because I got a fair shot at it. Just didn't realize the significance of my decision. Like, it made the run easier for sure, but I think ultimately it fucked me. You need to have this attack. You need to have this attack. Or I needed equipment or something. Ugh. Right, we'll see how this one goes. Stop it. Yeah, chemistry. Damn it. Guess the sad thing is if I would have gone full heretic, I probably would have won. I could have done it. But I was like, yeah, but if I go heretic, then it's a cop-out to some extent. It's fine. I'll feel better if I win with Huntress. Backup mag. Would be good. Hello, SCP-999. I don't know my SCPs, so I'm not sure what danger we have brought amongst ourselves here. If it, I mean, I guess depending on how it hits, it might one-shot something, I don't know. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up! I need more stuff to kill. Alright, cool. Alright, that's convenient. Blood for the blood god. That's what I used to say when I was sacrificing shit in Splunky 2. I'd be like, blood for the blood god. Oh boy. Oh no, she's gotten 3 spawns off. This is what happens when you don't get gasoline at the start. Okay, I think I'm okay now. Just get gas. Oh yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Hey guys, you want to know what the solution to poverty is? Don't be poor. Do you want to know the solution to world hunger is? Don't be hungry. I don't know her proc rate. Fuck it. You're on the topic of gas, you know what's happening at the moment? Because of gasoline prices being fucking ridiculous. People are stealing number plates, so what they'll do, they'll go to a car, they'll take its number plates off, put them on their own car, go to a gas station, steal gas, take the number plates off, and put their own ones back on. Apparently it's a huge thing at the moment. $1,000 IQ stealing gas. Yeah. It's almost as good as the dude that tried to SQL inject a speed camera. Tried to what? Okay. So there's a term in programming which is data sanitization, alright? So what this means is, let's say you got a page that has a place where you can get in contact with a person. And you know, it has put your name here and a message here. Now, someone who wants to be a dick could put instructions that a computer understands to do server shit. So you could tell the server to go fuck itself in your message, basically. Now, if the person is a bad programmer, they'll just take whatever you've put in and send it to the server, and the server will go, oh, okay, I've received instructions, let me go fuck myself. But good programmers, what they'll do, they'll put something in that says, hey, if this looks like someone trying to fuck with me, let's just ignore what they're saying. Ignore any instructions they're trying to give my server. So this dude put on his number plate, he gave his number plate some extra information that basically would tell a server, if it was done by a shitty programmer, to just delete everything in the speed camera database. I hope my explanation makes sense. Also, ooh. Now, it's one of these things that it probably didn't work, but it's fucking hilarious, because to a programmer, that's a really funny joke. I will tell you of one that was someone that was saying fuck the system, and did get away with it for the most part, but had to stop doing it. There was some dude in the UK that was tired of getting telemarketing calls and would constantly complain about it, wanted something done about it, kept getting them, said nothing could be done. So what the dude did, he rerouted his home phone to the equivalent of like one of those sex hotline numbers, basically. So he bought one of those numbers, so calling him would charge the caller a certain amount of money. So he would take these telemarketing calls and talk to them for as long as he could, because it just meant that, yeah, the longer he kept them on the line, the more he'd get paid. And company found out about it, and yeah, they took him to court over it. The guy was just ordered to stop, basically. But he didn't have to pay money back. Yeah, for someone that has a bow and arrow, the arrow doesn't travel really far. Not very far at all. You want to be a programmer just to be an asshole? I mean, there are laws in place that will fuck you over if you choose to be an asshole. And those kind of programmers, they get paid well, but man, some of the shit they have to put up with, I wouldn't be able to do it. You kind of have to be on call at like weird hours of the night to deal with issues. Guess I'm done here. What was the teleporter? I saw the particles. Where are they? Oh, it's in that annoying spot. Being a dick. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay. I'm gonna trade for bands. It's a smart thing to do. It's like Ice Band, and if I get Lightning Strike, that means I can one-shot pretty much anything. Okay. I'll have another story of civil disobedience in just a sec. This one is in my own hometown here, so I've seen it. I've mentioned it before, but it's been a while, so. Damn it. Okay, so in the city of Melbourne, right? Restaurants, they can put stuff out. Tables directly in front of their business. However, they don't own the land there. So what they have to do, they have to pay the council a certain amount of money. Now, in some councils, it's not bad, right? It's a reasonable fee. However, if you live in the inner city, like Melbourne, it's fucking expensive. They go by so let's say you decide to put a table with 4 chairs out there. They will charge you per chair that you put out there because they know it's going to get you a customer. So that's how they charge. It's kind of disgusting, right? So this cafe did not want to pay that money because it was ridiculous. It was expensive just to have outdoor seating. So here's what they did. They rented, we call them skip bins. But, you know, it's one of those industrial trash disposal things where they come drop a big dumpster in front of your place. You fill it up, they come pick it up and throw it away. So they found out that it's cheaper to rent one of those, put it outside the business, put tables and chairs in there, and have people sit there. So they made it look nice, right? They put AstroTurf and some nice chairs. But yeah, I was driving past this place one day and there were people sitting inside one of these bins enjoying a coffee. You have to see the picture. Hold on. It's not what you think it is. It's not like an American dumpster, just to be clear. And it's not, it's like, what do you call it? It's not food waste that goes in them. It's usually like, stuff that doesn't rot, I guess is the best way to put it. You're not allowed to put stuff that rots in them. So that's what it looked like. Yeah, I mean, people will put, like, say, furniture they don't want, or if they're dismantling a building, it'll be plaster. Stuff like that. It's not like an American dumpster, so... But, yeah, instead of paying the council that amount of money, they rented one of those, and it was cheaper for them. There's another place, so this place is known because it's a haircut and a beer, right? And they don't want to pay for a liquor license. So the way they do it is something along the lines of, it's a $30 haircut And then throughout the course of the day, a non-employee will walk in and be like, "G'day, mate, you want a beer?" And of course you take the beer because that's the, that's what that place is known for. And the stranger will, of course, diligently ask if you're 18 and check your card and everything. But that person is not a business, nor is he an employee. Just a friendly local that just happens to pop in constantly offering people a beer as a way to welcome them to the city. I'm not sure if it's $30 anymore, but it was at one point. It's probably more these days. I just gotta hope that I get a lightning strike here. Or something that's burst. You know what? I haven't really dealt with blind pests today. Shit. Jeez. Yeah, well, you know, now I have to deal with them. Backup mag's probably the right call here. Since I don't have gas, this is probably the only way I'm gonna get multiple things to die. I don't know, I don't feel as confident with this one. It's okay, all I require is lightning. Or even ATG. ATG would also work. Backup mag can proc it, but it's pretty unreliable on who it hits. Ooh, lucky. When it hits pretty hard. Heavy hitting. Okay, I might... thinking. I will have to swap for movement speed if I want any chance of this. The thing is, I have to pick the stage, but I'm not confident, so I feel like I shouldn't. Because if I do, I just don't think I'll have the damage for the next stage. I might be wrong. Alright, screw it. Just go. Shit! Yeah, I might not even survive this stage. Okay, I think the way it works is I gotta not aim for the one I want to hit. It's a crapshoot. Cool. I just died to Blind Pest. That hit harder than the boss. It's great. And then the game spawned 3 of them. Because that's what the game does. Hey, remember when I said I hadn't dealt with blind pests at all? Yeah, well. I'm glad I didn't spend the coin. Pest is blind, how do they shoot? We've been over this. Sonar, like a bat. They screech every time they're about to shoot. Damn it. You know what? Since I've taken damage, fuck it. God damn it. Now I have to survive. I kinda have to do that now. Oh my god. That is a pretty ridiculous start. Shrimp and rain of arrows, no joke. Okay, I'm going to stand and heal. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. think it's go time. Oh, you dickhead. Fuck, I hate getting this boss. Okay. Ugh. Hurry up, get the shield back. Yeah, there wasn't many chests, but the chests that were here definitely has set something up. Jeez, dude. I would have been quite sad if I would have lost there. Nope, that fucked me last time. As much as that does damage, it's good to have, but it just fucks you ultimately. I've learnt my lesson. Oh, there was equipment. Damn it. Oh well. Shouldn't have risked it. It's okay, I'll come back. Ah. Damn it. I'm going to be so pissed if I die here. Okay. It's a tough choice. Dude, can you... I'm so sick of those things. Because I have a good build. Shit. What? What did the... Yeah, I mean, look. Watch is good for damage, but now that I'm getting closer to half HP, it's not really feasible to keep that. Okay, I'm probably gonna use this for the time being. Since I don't really have a dull build. Having a lot of luck with these items. Okay, I'm hitting this right now. Yep. The correct choice was made. Hitting it. Okay, we got this. Definitely keeping this equipment. Oddly quiet. Fuck, I hate that thing so much. Ugh. This is why I didn't go for the watch. Okay, I'm hanging on to the gummy just in case another one of those appear. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Doesn't want to give me transcendence. I can't really push it any further with the coins in terms of gambling. I need them. Yeah, enjoy. They can have fun with my huntress. Be okay. Should probably leave that to its own thing. Apparently that hit something. Blindly. Oh, there's only 2 left. Wow. Guess the stage's enemies kind of resolved it. Sweet. Okay, was the last one. The fuck? Wait, where? Oh, that's kind of a dick spot. Right, it's dead. Okay, aside from the altars, I think I'm done. Got shield. Nice try. Okay. May as well see what this is. Nah. Okay. We're done here. Really? I couldn't do that without taking... It had to do one tick of damage to me. Fuck is it? I hear it. Oh, there. That was good timing. Yes. Sure. There's one more over there. I mean, without Transcendence, this is pretty good, but I just want it. Then I don't have to think about full damage or anything like that. Yeah, I have Longest, but... I want Transcendence. It's not gonna give it to me. That is interesting. Yeah, I should, right? I don't see any reason why not. That'll make Poly go off. And collapse. Or, yeah. It's always a welcome thing. Guess we'll see how this pans out, huh? Nah, because if I want Transcendence, the flower's gonna be pointless. I mean, Corrupted Wisp can do the same. Enough of them and it does do damage. Oh, I don't know why I'm opening these up. I shouldn't be. I should be saving. Transcendence just means I can do more cocky movements because I don't have to worry about fall damage. I got Clover in exchange. I swapped all the greens I had pretty much for it. It was worth because the greens I had were kind of passive anyway. Oh my lord. Just hit the jackpot. Alright, doesn't matter what I'm getting, it's all gonna become that. Yeah, that's doing quite a bit. Pretty good. Probably just honestly I should just convert shit to collapse. But then I guess it just means the Clover is kind of less needed. But I mean, getting 100% on it would be good. Need help here quickly. Disgusting. That's a shame, but, you know, still alright. I'm gonna open these just in case. That's why. That's why. Didn't I? Oh, it wasn't off cooldown. Damn it, it's gotta be on cooldown. Oh, that's a fucking shame. That went to waste. Alright, nevertheless, I should speed shit up. I missed out on one shrimp. One, because the other two would have become the wisp thing. Yeah, pretty strong. Pretty strong. Okay. Okay. Where'd the items fall to? Oh, here they are. $35 stage 5 isn't bad. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty quick. It's definitely quicker than me. Grab this for the fight. I am hanging on to this equipment. Ridiculous. Is that coming from? Still be afraid. There's an elite crab somewhere. Yes. something on that side. Yeah, that's where it was. I'm not sure I should grab that. That's probably gonna fuck me in the end. Pretty certain it will. Yeah, I mean, for good measure, I probably should do that. More shrimp! Aww. Okay. I'll accept that. It's a shame. Fireworks is really good with shrimp. Yes. 12 shrimp. Please let there be transcendence. No transcendence. Game is asshole. Okay, well. Even if I re-rolled it, I wouldn't be able to do it. Here's the problem I face. The final stage, Huntress's range is not great, so I kind of have to get close to those things. It's not ideal. Oh my god. Help. Dude, that is so fucking rude. Unbelievable. That thing could have one-shot me. I'm sorry, but the game should not be allowed to do that. I had barely spawned in the stage and that thing was already on top of me. Oh no. This is a special stage, isn't it? This might be a special stage. Which in that case makes this go- I have seen nothing but gups. This is just a gup stage. Yep, it's a gup stage. Fuck me. This is really bad. I think I should just go straight to the teleporter event, to be honest here. Because I'm obviously gonna have enough money. Have fun with the gobs, yeah. I mean, I have the damage, it's just if one of them gets the jump on me, it's not great. Dude. Ooh, that's interesting. Lightning. That might be enough to... That might be better than the equipment. I've also noticed there doesn't appear to be many chests. Okay, I'm just doing this now. It's gonna be cops. Ah! Damn it! Fuck. That is so rude. I thought I was far away enough. There's your classic, hey, you appear to be doing well. How about we do something that will ensure that you get fucked over? Man, I'm down to 3 coins. I got this? I don't know. That was so demoralizing. That was so much damage. And I was like, ooh, lightning strike. With this much of that, even with a shrimp, that should do enough damage, and... Nope. So now I gotta stick with whatever rolls. I can't really do anything. I mean, 18 HEG, honestly. My rain of arrows was doing so much damage as a result, like... I didn't need attack speed. And people are still like, why do you use rain of arrows? Okay. I think it's past now. I will stop thinking about that previous run and how sad it was. Hello, Hayden. How's it going? You'll be back. Gotta get food and study a book. Ooh, responsible stuff. Enjoy. Yeah, I mean, since there's a printer, this is probably worth doing. Doing good. How's everyone else doing? I think I might speak for everyone else where they be chilling and lurking. Hopefully cheering for me whilst they do that. I appear to be having one of those nights where I'm like, oh, this is a great run, and then later on something happens. That just... I'm like, I'm dumbfounded. The runs I've had have not been bad, they've been pretty good. It's just ultimately something towards the end, the game is like, alright, it's time to die, you've had your fun. Alright. I'll answer the Arrow Storm question. If you answer this question for me right now. How long have you been here for? I mean, roughly. Five minutes. Okay, so on the cusp of it then. I will answer it. Okay. The number one reason is personal preference. I like the mobility and being able to hang in the air, and it slows down enemies, which is nice. It's also an easy way to get Death Skull. It's one less debuff you have to worry about. But, more recently, if you get Shrimp, guess what happens for every single arrow that hits an enemy? Or if you get Lysath Cell and have that going on. Yeah, I may as well get this. Pretty much a rocket will fire for every single arrow that strikes an enemy. And if you do that multiple times, it's just this AoE that just fires a barrage of rockets that does more than what your normal attacks would. It just rips through bosses. Pretty fun build. Didn't animate enemies have debuffs. It's a slow. And on top of that, whilst it has a very low proc rate, you can get other stuff to proc on the arrows. But if you have, say, Clover, of course it improves that, so... Yeah, see? It has slow. And for bosses, that's pretty useful because they don't really move much, so... Drop Rain of Arrows on there. If you have Bleed, you pop, say, Gasoline, that's already 3. You would just need one more. But yeah, on Eclipse, I like, particularly after, I don't know what level it is, where the enemies gain movement speed, it's nice to have a slow right from the get-go. But yeah, I mean, this all comes down to personal preference. Some people prefer that other skill. Just because it does more damage, but sometimes it's not about what does the most damage. Can Storm Arrow proc bans? No. Bans... The way bans work is it works off a damage threshold. So attacks that are weak won't proc it. Alright. Good. I needed something that's AoE. Ugh. These things are so annoying. You heard Mr. Hoppu prefers Aaron. Who's Mr. Hoppu? Developer? Or is it someone that's just that good at the game that... I mean, at the end of the day, use whatever works for you. Developer manhole? There you go. If the developer uses it. I'm not having a good time here. Please be... it's not gonna do anything except heal, but... let me think. I'll probably... I'll probably just trade the banner for a slug. Just so I have some regen. You started doing a clip, so you've been watching streams to see what they do. Yeah, I might do things a little different. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really seen many Risk of Rain streams, but I know that one thing people ask me about constantly is like, why do you spend so long on a stage? Which is another personal preference thing. Like, some people will tell you, do the stage as quick as you can, don't linger. But I mean, shit, I've gotten as far as I have, and I pretty much get every single item in the stage. Guess we're done here. I'll get this at the end. Unless it drops it now. Nope. You spend a lot of time on stages. Yeah, I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with it. Items scale faster in time. It's a good way to put it. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'm gonna survive past this point. I don't have gasoline, I don't have burst, so... what I can really do here is try and take this thing out quickly. I suppose I got one thing that does multi-target damage. Man, how many elite rats was that? That was 5 I counted? Okay, come on, stop. Just stop with the spawns for like 15 seconds, please. Okay, got it. Yay, passive item. Okay, I thought I was gonna die. Huh, kind of assumed there'd be something behind it. See, whilst those can defend me, Dole can end up being something really good. I need just one gasoline would justify it. Or Wisp, or just anything like that. That's not bad. Because I got Warhorn that'll stack a bit better. Alright. I think this is probably the way to go right now. Alright. Here's hoping it's not another pest stage. Though, probably will be. 2 out of 3 of the stages are. Yay, it's the one with more pests than all of them. I think the stage looks cool, I don't like it. Just the pest, that's pretty much the sole reason. They will cost me half my armor. Oh no. Okay, I need to avoid that thing as long as possible. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. Damn it. Okay, that's something. Oh no. I'm not gonna go for the gamble right now. I need to get guaranteed items. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I should probably give that a hit. I don't know why I just did that. That was dumb. I got a stack of this going already. Oh shit. Okay. One more. I'm gonna do the teleporter now. Because I'm worried what would happen if I start it if it hits the next bar. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, I'm so fucked. Ugh, okay. Thank you, Gorags. Gorags MVP. Along with the backup mags they're carrying. I was watching my health and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna die. I'm surprised none of the watches broke. Oh, watch. I only got one. Never mind. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Yep. That's about right. Half expected something to be here. Great luck so far. In terms of survival, yes. In terms of the actual shrines, no. Yeah. Ugh! How many in a row? I believe in this one. Let's do... No, I can't do that one. Alright, I have to believe in this one. Yep. So here's the thing. Stage 4, 2 of the 3 stages suck. And will most likely result in my demise. I'm dead. I'm not gonna survive this. I don't mean to be a pessimist, but consider the enemies that spawn in this stage for a sec. Jellyfish, alloyed vultures, greater wisps, brass contraptions, elder lemurians, and of course, everyone's favorite, the lava. Every single enemy moves pretty damn quickly, except maybe the brass contraptions. And they all hit like fucking trucks. I have no AoE. I'm playing a character who basically tickles them. I don't have bleed. Bleed would probably help me out, but no. So just pay very close attention to what happens to me in this stage, and then let me know if you think this stage needs to get rethought in terms of the enemies that spawn here. I want you to think of the cavern stage and the enemies that spawn there. Because that's the stage that I pick every time, if possible. I'm not running for my life. I don't have 2 different types of enemies exploding on me. One of which, even though they do miss you, they come back for a second round for whatever fucking reason. Just straight up a better version of a jellyfish. And they spawn in, yep, mobs. Yeah, yeah, that right there. You know what, at this point, I should probably just go for the teleporter right away and go from there. I'm also doing this for good measure. Alright, where was this teleporter? Oh, it's up there, and there's a heal right next to it. Oh, it missed me? Gee, a jellyfish would have died. Not that thing. That thing gets to have a second turn. I mean, backup mags is my form of AoE here, technically. I get enough of them bouncing, they can do quite a bit of damage. I think I need to let them all charge up. And just let them all rip at once. Now. Kind of why I like Reign of Hours as well. It's kind of a set and forget in this kind of situation. I'm bound to hit something. Oof. Oh no. Just 2 more seconds. Go. Oh my god. Okay. That was bad, but I felt the need to have to reset here. Plus I can bring this thing with me. Okay, it's okay. Just keep moving. Now. Yeah, leech seed! Oh, give me more passive items. Don't give me damage items ever. I love healing. Damn it. I kinda lost motivation when I saw the leech seed. I was like, okay, fuck. Still, you gotta give me credit for surviving as long as I did. Man. Sometimes you're just not gonna get the items you want ever in a run. I mean, I don't know, like, in terms of the other bosses that spawned there, I think Magma Worm wasn't the worst. Because, I mean, they don't really directly attack you. They're kind of just dumb. They do go for you, but they kind of just leap at you. If it would have been Soulless Probe Unit, that would have been very fucking difficult. Not that that wasn't, but... Who haven't I done Eclipse 8 with? Huntress... Void Fiend... Captain... Acrid... What am I missing? I'm missing one other. Huntress, Acrid, Captain, Void Fiend, there's one other. I'm blanking out on the fifth one. Oh, Mercenary. Mercenary. Everyone else is done. But I need crit, I need crit, I need crit, I need crit. Oh, please let me get crit. Not that I hit hard, but... This is only really exciting if you got someone that hits hard. Okay. I asked for crit, I got crit. Okay. So, crowbar, sniper scope, glasses, and a watch. It would appear I have a damage build. I mean, it's not a lot. Like, keep in mind, I'm playing Huntress. Her attacks don't really hit that hard. Okay, that one-shot that thing. Jeez. Okay, so when it crit, it hit pretty hard. Oh, Rain of Arrows is doing quite a bit. That was a pretty quick takedown. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't mind that. It's a form of heal. That's another reason why I like Rain of Arrows. You drop it, every arrow heals you for 1. So it's a nice little quick way to regen a little health. Especially if it strikes multiple enemies. Okay, good. That's gonna really, really help. I will probably get the turret before I get these. Just to kind of help with the killing. This is the last thing I'll get, and then I'll start. Alright, cool. That'll do. Lasted as long as it could. Yeah, that's killing it. I mean... It's early, so I'll appreciate the extra health, probably. The main thing is I was able to get a lot of items and do this stage relatively quickly. Oh shit, there's a second one. Thank you. Wow. Got it all. Pretty good haul. I got something protecting the watch, so that's great. Yup, huh? Okay. Keep that in mind. Nice, 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 nice. Oh shit, wasn't there a void chest in the first stage? Or am I thinking of the previous run? There may have been a void chest that I didn't go back for. Okay, there's two here, I gotta keep that in mind. I may have forgotten it. The only really bad item was fireworks? Not at all. I kind of like fireworks. It's nice and easy protection from blind pests and rats. It's the same reason why squid turrets kind of grown on me. And if you get shrimp, fireworks procs a shrimp. Pretty decent now. Also those infestors. Getting rid of them with fireworks is pretty good. There's crit over there. Not saying it's bad, but it's probably not the best. Yeah, I mean, I guess. But it's like, it still has a utility, that's the thing. Like, not ever. It depends what you quantify best as. It's like, if you're going for straight up damage, which is something people focus on a lot, then sure. In terms of, say, protecting the player from swarms and bullshit, then it's probably the best item I have. Because I don't have gasoline. So look at that, that enemy was pretty much dead by the time I got there. It's gonna help me with timing, so I think it's a good item. I don't know, maybe Leech Seed is probably the one that I would say isn't doing as much for me. Also, that is huge. That is huge. I have a good chance of doing this now. Because even if I don't skip to Mithrix, I can have a second life, so... Okay. If I can get shrimp, this will be disgusting. And 2 red items on stage 2, okay. Yeah, welcome to the stream. If you haven't watched me before, any game I play, I kind of have chaotic luck. Okay, I think that's it, right? I checked everywhere. Maybe not the waterways, but the thing's there anyway, so... I forgot what stage it was, but every single stage I had gotten at least 2 reds. Not counting the ones that you find in the stage naturally. And a few of them are 1%ers. Okay, that's nice to have. Shit. Okay, I'm alright. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see how my luck goes. Shrimp would be great. Then you can kind of see the Rain of Arrows combo I was talking about. I might completely change your mind on Rain of Arrows. Okay. Back in a sec. Oh, there's another one back here. It's alright, I need to head in this direction anyway. I mean, it's fine. You can get 2 keys now. I don't have regen. The problem is I'll lose the potion if I open that. So, hang on. Is there a heal drone anywhere? Probably not, right? Yeah, just turrets everywhere. Well, it's 2 more chances, but the problem is if I do it... Wait, 2? There was... Hang on. Isn't it that one? There's no other one, right? Oh, you mean the key thing. The key thing, yes. This could be interesting. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. There was heal. It's okay. I waited until it was enough to not get rid of the potion. Oh shit. Jeez. That's why I bought them. Loads of stickies. Gotta get rid of that thing sooner rather than later. Not bad. Okay, scrapper. Another one. Yeah, I mean, since I don't have gasoline, backup mag is my AoE here. I'll go back for that in a sec. And nothing. Okay, I'm putting this vent up for utility. That's the thing I want. Alright, I'll buy it. To drop on top of a boss, that's pretty strong. I think we're done. Okay. Hit it! Oh, it's... hate the AI on this shit. It's going for my turrets first. So annoying. I really wish it wouldn't do that. There we go. Alright, let's leave. Yay! Another leech seed! I mean, probably won't survive, but let's see how long it'll stick around for. Let me see. I might have this. I don't have it. If I sacrifice the health, I'll have it. I'm kind of leaning towards. Alright, let's just do it. I'll keep my white items as is. Ah, let's try and line that up. It's alright, it doesn't matter. Okay, yep. I definitely made the right choice. That is very big. Not damage, but a very important mobility item. And we have this now too, so that's great. Can also pick up this. Okay, no fall damage, so now it justifies the ability to go up into the air quickly. Yep. Go on, enter the radius. Enter the radius! Perfect. Thank you. Thanks for grouping up like that. Gracefully dodge that. Okay. Ugh. My prototype... Okay. I didn't see it, but I think the prototype drone got stuck in the ground. Which happens on this stage for whatever reason. Okay, got it. Backup mags, they're really saving me right now. Not to mention Afterburner. I should go look for the chest. So that's what happened to it. The classic Risk of Rain bug, where drones get stuck in the ground. There it is. Come on. What I get the feeling that it's set for the run, like, from a pool. You know what? If I get enough of them, I can probably skip to Mithrix. I'm pretty sure, because then I can do this. Alright? Hold this up in the air long enough. And then I can skip to Mithrix with this. Never mind, this is fine. I just realized. I have enough to keep me levitated in the air long enough that I can keep the charges going. Alright, cool. Not what I would have wanted, but... Okay, ICBM, come on. Thank you! You see that, chat? All you have to do is ask. It's as simple as that. Ah, the humble firework. It's now super strong. Now, if I can just get more of them, that'd be nice. Oh. Okay, I see. I have to wait. That'll do. You're back? Welcome back, Virtual Hogging. You just missed it. I said to the chest, you know what'd be great? ICBM. And game was like, don't worry, I got you, bro. And gave me my ICBM. And I also said I could use another ATG, and look at this. Okay. I can Mithrix skip with what I have as well. Oh my god, fucking hell. That scared the fuck out of me. Wait, are they dead? They died. Jeez. So anyway, run is going well. Don't really care if I get shrimp because I have rocket equipment. There was no scrapper, unfortunately. Oh, this is so satisfying to watch. You know what's a shame? Whilst the Lysa cell is gonna let me skip, if I had 4 charges of this shit, holy crap. Mind you, I guess I didn't find the fuel cells for it. So I wouldn't have 4 charges of it. Shrimp is trash. Shrimp is good if you don't have luck on your side. I'm just glad I have this. Don't need movement speed at all, it's just straight up. Go, my pretties, fly! Let's try arsehole. I hate that that thing's there. Nope, goodbye. Really? Congratulations for getting away from the ones that were directly in front of you, but haha, I'm going to spawn one directly behind you for a challenge. See ya. Wait, are those... I think they're heading towards it. Nice try, dickhead. This high crit rate though. Planula. I mean, in other difficulties, Planula's great. Here, because of the reduced heal rate, you need quite a few of them for it to do anything. Fuck, alright, I am good enough. What are my debuffs? Nah, probably not enough. Okay, so we go banned then. Just get quite a few of them. Oh, yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Then again, I did just ask the game for ICBM and it gave it to me, so... Now I know that's a big gun. Dude, come on. How much is it now? Let's just leave it for a sec. Okay, there's one over here. All that trouble. Where's the last one? Oh, it looks like it's just a regular one. Where? There. Okay, got it. I mean, I've had planular printers before. I don't know if unless I'm doing a tincture build, it's not really an item I go for. Yeah, I've had them before. For this stage. We don't really have... I think, for utility's sake, let's just make sure our mobility is the shit. Because we're going to be... Where's the teleporter? Just make sure it's not behind here or some shit. Oh, it's up there. Okay, I see it. There's quite a few void chests to get, so... Where is it? I don't see it. It's fine, like I'll finish the teleporter event, I don't mind. Okay, here it comes. Damn it, other shit got in the way. Ooh, that hurt. These things are kind of annoying to fight. kind of have to move away to fight them now. Yeah, I have to get close, or I'm not gonna. Ugh. This fight is so obnoxious. Dickhead. Okay, one sec. We did it! We fucking did it! Yeah, taking it. It's stronger. I don't think that was another one. I think that was it. I know what there is over there. Or was it stage 2? I don't remember. I just know I've seen it before. Multiple times. Oh yeah, this is the build right here. I don't have movement speed, but I have mobility, so to speak. Oh. Didn't realize. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm pretty sure I can Mithrix skip. Skip to Mithrix. There is a key. But I'm gonna not go for it. Just because I have more to lose. Okay, it's almost doable. It might not be doable. I think I need to go from a higher spot. No! Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I need to do it from here. I have to wait. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I fucked it up. I did it too quick. The problem is, it has to be close horizontally. Like, it can't just be, There we go. There we go. Now this is the question, do I have enough to get across this? No, but the height isn't the problem, it's the horizontal distance. I need to travel that as well. Got it. Okay. 2 lives and ATG equipment. I got this. Fucking wrecked. And this is why I go Rain of Arrows. Do you see? Do you see the power of Rain of Arrows? But Will, why do you pick Rain of Arrows over the other one? Okay, and now I'm just gonna fucking hang back. I've worked hard for this one. I can't get hit once. That is going to be... Yeah, and he has shuriken, so I'm hanging back. Because that thing gets a weird throwing angle. Yeah, look at my little jig here. Yep. Shuriken is a very fucking dangerous item. I don't care how long this takes. Okay, there's a second life back. Come on, man. It's gonna be one of the last items I get back. Once that shuriken's gone, then I'll be a little bit more forward. But as it stands right now, that thing will proc band, and I will die. Still not enough. What was that? Don't scare me. Oh. Okay, that's shrimp hitting the drone. Really? I got ICBM first before. Okay. But at least it's not a multitude of rockets now, so that's nice. It's that fucking shuriken. If it wasn't for that, I'd be doing everything else right now. But just the threat of the band. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, he doesn't have band anymore, I can go. What's that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of rain of arrows! Beating Mithrix. Oh, ha 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 ha. Whoops. It's okay. I'll just put him back on the mainland. Streamer doesn't play game, doesn't know meta. Fuck the meta. I don't even have to do anything, it just automatically, Yep. Fly, my pretties! Absolutely disgusting. And thus concludes why you use Rain of Arrows. Hope you enjoyed. And thus concludes that I'm a nerd. I'll put that on my dating profile. Completed Eclipse 8 with Rain of Arrows. Ladies, one at a time, please. Thanks for the bits. Yeah, I mean, that was a fun run. I didn't use the second life, I didn't take damage, so... Very good indeed. Done, 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 done. Not done. 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 Not done, not done, done, not done. Alright. We end Risk of Rain on a high note.